Now, I know a lot of you guys probably been following the TanaCon thing. I think a lot of people have talked about it by now, so I don't want to get too much into the nitty-gritty, honestly. What I was trying to do, because I was going through all this information last night and the preceding week, was just to understand, like, what the hell happened. So I kind of have things bullet pointed. I've got video clips. I got pictures. And I think there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. But most importantly, well, let's start from the beginning, okay? Let's start here. This is a riveting story, by the way. This whole thing is just absolutely fascinating. And I haven't said fascinating in a while. And trust me, when I say that, I mean it. You see,
fascinating.
You do that up quick. So Tana was pissed that VidCon hadn't given her a featured creator badge in previous years. So she wasn't having that. So she decided to start her own convention that was inclusive for everyone. That's what she kept pressing, is that it was inclusive for everybody. She sold these VIP passes that said featured creators on them. It's like, what? Every person there is a featured creator?
Featured fucking creator, actually.
Oh, it actually said fucking?
I believe that the actual official name is featured fucking creator.
That is so fucking cool. But it's like, dude, let's be real. She sold 5,000 tickets, and they are all featured creators. Let's be real. There's only one featured creator at TanaCon. It's Tana. She wasn't there, apparently. So Tana decides to throw a con to rival VidCon with like 30 to 45 days to plan it. All right, so here's the original invite from the production company called Good Times, which a lot of good info about these boys. But let's start with this. Welcome, creators. We are so thrilled for you to be a part of the first ever TanaCon. Good Times is a family that celebrates the online community. We are so honored to be hosting this event. We truly believe that each of you here are equipped with so many talents and passions to lead a revolution. Tone it down, dog. You're charging $65 for a VIP ticket. It's not a revolution. Through the social media world that fosters a vibrant, inclusive, and world-changing environment. I hate this whole sentiment of like, everybody's a featured fucking creator. You're all YouTube superstars. It's actually really exploitive because you know every kid these days wants more than anything to be a YouTuber. At my con, everybody's a featured fucking creator for $65. This event is pioneering the change that we, our community, wish to see in this industry. Oh yeah, we definitely need more TanaCons. We strive to make this a community where everybody feels seen, heard, understood, and most importantly, included. Don't they understand that in a world where everybody's included, it's like, you don't exist, Tana. When everybody's like equal and everyone has the same talents and appeal, it's like, you don't exist. It's so disingenuous. Everyone is a featured fucking creator. So with that being said, fuck VidCon. Fuck the current CEO. Is this voice working for you? Or is it cringy?
I mean, it's no more cringier than her voice. So.
Fuck everyone who created VidCon. And if you want to know why TanaCon became a thing, that's why. All the love. All right. This is a great genesis of like a great mission statement. It's so phony, dude. It's the phoniest shit ever. You're all featured creators. I got to tell you, you guys probably know, we don't really post videos on H3 anymore. I'm so like, well, there's a lot of reasons why. But one of the big reasons is just like, man, I really just can't watch everything on YouTube. It's just, I don't know, man. It's all gotten so Tana. It's like all Tana. And people like her. So, let me see what we got here.
Window. Yes, that's the window. That's the floor.
What is this?
That's the dog hair. That's right there.
I'm not sure what the significance of that one is. What is this, Dan? First one from Shane's documentary is a clip of her vlog.
I think that video is just, for some reason, timestamped wrong. Just go to the very beginning of that video, and it's a nice little summary of her mission statement.
So with that being said, fuck VidCon, fuck any
think all of the rebelled people and all of the unwanted people should host a little meet and greet in Anaheim, California on the same days as VidCon. I'd love to do it.
I would love to charge you all $65 to come to this rebellious little convention of ours. We'll stick it to them. We'll stick it to those capitalists at VidCon. It gets so good. So anyway, she's selling... So what she actually pitches is that most of the tickets are going to be free, and there's only going to be a few VIP tickets, but it's essentially a free event. People who buy VIP tickets get to skip the line. They get 3 times worth of the ticket price in a goodie bag. So the VIP tickets were $65. So essentially, she's saying the goodie bag is going to be worth about $200. Okay, so let's go ahead and look through the goodie bag that the VIP people get. And guys, really stick around here. So this was the most prominent, probably the most valuable item in there.
What the fuck?
I paid $20 for a condom. The
70.
Tana condom. Oh yeah, 70. God, I'm dyslexic. So it looks like it's kind of packaged like an after dinner mint. You know what's the best part about them giving out condoms? Is that
everyone there's 12?
That's good, but also imagine actually using this condom and then finding out that it's not a real condom and it breaks.
That condom for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like, is there a little disclaimer that's like, this is actually after dinner mint packaging and not meant to conceal something as important as a condom? I wonder how many unplanned births or infectious diseases were passed thanks to her Tana condom. By the way, isn't it so good that the TanaCon is just like so good?
Yeah.
Anyway, that was basically the highlight of the $200 goodie bag. Here's a video of a girl unboxing her goodie bag.
Stickers from PETA. PETA, not from Family Guy.
PETA stickers.
Oevo, sponsored by Jason Nash, but he's nowhere to be found. Gucci Princess, but I can't afford that because I wasted my money on a ticket.
I love that they included some broke-ass Gucci Princess 99-cent wristband. Okay. It's so Gucci Princess. Do you think that any of these little girls spending $65 for your VIP pass can afford Gucci? Fuck.
I don't even know what this is. Cruelty-free shopping guide. Again.
Well, clearly it's just a bunch of garbage. I mean, it's essentially, they basically put a bunch of shit in a bag and said, will you throw this out for us? So, but it gets good, folks. Here, let's keep going. So, the day of, it's pure chaos outside. Nobody gets into the convention, which turns out to be, by the way, just a Marriott events room that has a maximum capacity of 1,000. And the creators can't even get into the room because it's so unsafe, because it's so chaotic and uncontrolled outside. Here, let me give you a view of basically, here, let's see. This doesn't look... So, yeah, you can see there's just a winding... It's like the whole parking lot. I mean, nobody can get inside.
No, there's 4,000 people outside or something like that.
Yeah. So, the funny part about basically this is that thousands of people are outside, okay? And there's supposed to be a VIP ticket line for people who got the VIP ticket to skip in front of the free tickets. But everybody out there who's waiting in line for 4 to 6 hours in the blazing heat without any food or water being offered. There's actually footage of ambulance and fire trucks coming and rescuing people from getting heat stroke. Everybody who's outside is starting to realize they all have a VIP ticket. Because it was pitched mostly free and maybe 300 VIP for people who really care and want to make sure they meet everyone. So everybody out there, they're starting to realize, has a VIP ticket. They start claiming that there was 20,000 people outside. This is the genius that organized the event. This fucking 20-year-old... I don't even know what to say about you, dude. I can't really say anything. I honestly can't say anything, but what do you need to say? What really do you need to say? This is the guy that organized this event. What really do you need to say about a guy like this? Yeah. Oh, as Dan affectionately put it, the Segway kid, and this is just perfect. This is the guy organizing the event. This fucking guy with a scarf, like, oh yeah. Once I put a scarf on, everybody's gonna know that this is under control. Except you made a huge mistake. You drove a fucking Segway around, dude. God. Gee whiz, man. This is the guy in charge.
Something special about the scarf when it's like 95 degrees outside and people are passing out from heat stroke.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. So they start gloating. So it's chaos. It's pandemonium outside. Nobody can get in. People are having heat stroke, you know. And Tana starts tweeting shit like there's 20,000 people outside. Only 5,000 people were supposed to show up, but there's 20,000. 15,000 unregistered guests showed up to the convention, and that's why we have to shut it down. Here, she says that. Bella and I are coming out to talk to everyone. Everything is fine. Just fire marshal stuff, keeping it safe. Maybe I won't do that voice. Adding a third day, or if worse comes to worse, I would be down to personally refund anyone who's still upset. No one expected 20,000 people, my loves. I love you. So she's just like, no big deal. 20,000 people showed up. Everyone understands. But the thing is that the police report issued that same day says there was 4 to 5,000 people there at max. 4 to 5,000 people at max, which turns out is the exact number of VIP tickets they sold. So literally, the same amount of people showed up as bought tickets. And they're trying to paint it like 20,000 people showed up, and that's why we're shutting it down. But the truth is they oversold the convention with a 1,000-seat capacity to 5,000 people. Here's the police report. Because Tana and this production company kept trying to spin this narrative of like so many people showed up. That's why we had to shut it down. So here's the actual official police report. Garden Grove Police Department officers were sent to Marriott Suites Hotel to assist hotel staff and security with crowd control and dispersal of unruly hotel guests from the hotel property. The TanaCon convention was an event hosted by TanaCon Company at the Marriott Suites Hotel. The organizing group for TanaCon was a company called Good Times Promotions. The event was scheduled to have meet and greet sessions between YouTube celebrities and their fans. There were concerts and DJs scheduled to perform for fans in the ballroom starting at 10 a.m. TanaCon had sold approximately 4,000 tickets at the time of the event. You skip on down. The hotel ballroom where the event was scheduled could hold a maximum of 1,000 people. The organizers planned to move the crowd in and out of the venue to allow all attendees the opportunity to participate in the event. As the crowd moved through the venue, they were herded into the lobby after a short time to allow other fans into the ballroom. The people moved into the lobby were upset and refused to leave. As the crowd grew in the lobby, hotel staff and event security could not gain compliance from the fans. So they're like overflowing into the hotel lobby. But essentially, what's important is that the police specifically state that there was 4,000 to 5,000 people there. Approximately 20 officers and several supervisors responded to the scene. Dude, wasting the time of like essentially an entire police force to disperse this absolute mess. The police supervisors on scene estimated the crowd was between 4,000 to 5,000. Social media sites said the crowd was 20,000, and this was not accurate. The police officers were able to disperse the crowd after approximately 60 to 90 minutes. So there you go. The exact amount of people showed up as tickets sold.
Who could have predicted?
Yeah, who would have ever seen that coming? This is the part. Oh wait, I want to show this one scene. Yeah, this is really important scene here.
But what is capacity?
This is from Shane's documentary, which he did a lot of the legwork on this, and it's really good. But this is footage they took while they were planning their con. So here, listen to this.
The hotel told me 1,200, but obviously
in like the main ballroom. I have it set at 5,200 right now.
I love that for us.
I can also kind of just like set no capacity and then just be like, okay, we're gonna sell it out when we sell it out.
I mean, because I feel like there's a chance.
Everything about
God. I love that for us. So he's like, the hotel is set at 1,000, but I have it set at 5,200. And she bears witness to that and says, I love that for us. Which is basically conspiracy to commit fraud. But they're straight up just acknowledging that they're overselling the event by 4,000 seats. This is the part at the end of Shane's documentary where he's just like, here's the raw facts. So here you go.
So I still had a lot of questions about pretty much everything. So I called Michael, and we talked for a while. And then
Michael's
I called Hannah, and I got all the
Michael's the event organizer.
The Segway
essentially.
kid.
Yeah, the Segway kid.
answers. So, the official number of VIP tickets sold was 5,108. The number of free tickets was between 200 and 300.
Now that's inclusivity, baby. We just think that everybody's a featured fucking creator as long as you pay me $65. I'm surprised 300 people got free tickets.
Claims that Tana knew that and that she was lying when she said she didn't. And Tana still says she didn't. The number of security guards was never 91. I got a hold of the contract and it said that at most there was 25 security guards at a time. Now to put that in perspective, for most conventions it's usually 50 guards per 5,000 people. So this was cut in half. The amount of money spent on security was $60,000. To put that in perspective, the amount of money that VidCon spends on security is $1 million.
Love the dramatic
This is the big one, capacity.
stings.
So I got a hold of the contract between the Marriott and Good Times. And the contract stated that there was only going to be 1,000 people. And Michael signed it. Now I talked to both Tana and Michael about this, and they both said that yes, the contract might have said 1,000, but everybody at Marriott told them that that was just a safe number and that 5,000 was okay.
Okay. That's so stupid. They literally had a room with a max capacity. Dan, you've worked with like with a lot of venues and stuff. If they tell you,
oh yeah,
they're like it's 1,000 maximum capacity, but that's just
it's just a
safe
guideline.
number.
No fucking way. Are you kidding me? No way. No way in hell that's real. Just
also like
never.
That's kind of a big fucking difference from 1,000. Like maybe 1,300, but like
yeah,
5,
like 100
000.
over maybe. But even then, they would never. They would even if they would like turn a blind eye to it, they would never say that because they're liable. Like that's insane. It's Marriott. It's like huge corporation. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah. 5,000. That's fine.
That's the part. It's Marriott. It's not some amateur small
no
hotel.
They don't give a fuck about Tana, you know? Like they do. They have events there every day. This is just routine to them, and it's just no. There's no way that's real.
I mean, this is the part that really gets
But what
me.
is capacity? The hotel told me 1,200.
Like here he's saying, the capacity's 1,200. Wait, this is
Okay,
just
even if there was no issues, no drama, no whatever, it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah,
There's no way that 5,000 people could fit there.
Right.
There's no way that 5,000 people would have had a good
Jesus,
time.
why go
You
back that
both
far?
knew this wasn't going to work.
But what is capacity? The hotel told me 1,200. But obviously, in like the main that, ballroom. I have it set at 5,200 right now.
I love that for us.
I can also kind of just like set no capacity.
I allowed that for us. Why should she be looking there like a mom? You know she's 20? That blew me away, dude. She's 20. She looks like she's going on her second marriage already.
And they're just like, okay, we're gonna sell it out when we sell it out.
Why is she like coked out? She's like rubbing her nose.
I mean, because I feel like there's a chance.
Everything about this was
So
a hit.
anyway, the thing that really like just actually irks me about this is that Shane did an amazing job on this documentary, like showing all this. I mean, he did not pull any
Incredible.
punches.
Yeah.
But in a way, it is also a way for them to save face and be like, we confronted it, we talked about it. But the truth is, they straight up appear to be committing a fraud. They collected like $325,000 from these kids. The convention, by the way, completely shut down. Like nobody got in. And here's the great part. Nobody's been refunded. Nobody's been refunded. Here, check out this press release. Apparently, the Segway kid, the genius, in a contract he signed with this like startup ticketing company said that they will not issue refunds under any condition, and that any refunds would be have to be handled by them directly.
It's a great policy. It's fantastic.
And then here, if you would, we'll be issuing refunds. To make a claim, please go to goodtimes.live/claims and fill out the form anytime before January 5th. You should expect a refund within the next 30 days. It's like, bro, you gotta jump through hoops and pray that you get a refund. But the worst part is, like, a lot of people flew there, booked hotel rooms for this, and these guys pretty much committed like a straight up criminal fraud. I would not be surprised if the FBI or police for it come knocking at their door in like a couple weeks. So, I don't know.
Yeah, there's no way this is over for them.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
They're in deep shit.
Yep.
There's some great little details here too, like the same night that all went down and the convention was closed and everyone was losing their mind.
I was literally walking from venue to venue crying, trying to find something out.
Tana is at the
It's 11 p.m. We're still calling venues. It's 2 a.m. We're still calling venues. Do you know where Tana and are? At Studio 71 party.
Look at this. This is her that evening,
Dumpster
dude.
under the bus,
She's
and I'm,
such
like,
a fucking
really trying not to be like
idiot.
attacking. Tana, what do you want to do? Do you want to?
She's a Gucci princess. Thanks for your $65. Anyway. So.
Wow.
By the way, you know what really shocked me the most? Because you know this girl, Bella Thorne, that she's friends with? They're both 20, dude. That's more mind-blowing than even the fraud itself. Those girls, and I don't know if this comes off rude. It might, but those girls have a lot of mileage on them. They're like 20 going on 30. Like, holy shit. And I'm not saying that, like, Bella Thorne isn't attractive. I'm just saying she needs her oil changed at this point. I was shocked. 20 years old?
Yeah. I mean, I think she looks good.
She looks good. It just looks like she just washed out of the sea. Tana, oh my, I don't know. I just shocked that she's 20. I'm not saying they're ugly or anything. Just goddamn.
Well, it explains a lot about all of this. And I believe the Michael kid, the Segway kid, he's also 20 or maybe 21.
What happens?
It's a bunch of children.
Yeah, what happens when a bunch of 20-year-old pseudo-celebrities try to organize a convention?
Here it is.
You get a little fraud, a little unplanned pregnancy, a couple of STDs. Have you ever had a condom break on you, Dan?
I have actually, yeah. That's a scary thing.
It's a bad feeling, man.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are going to be busting through those, dude. Breaking through a condom is one of the worst things ever. I remember...
I think
the first time I had sex, the condom broke.
The first time?
The very first time.
Oh, shit.
And you're like, oh, shit. You're like, this is a good condom. You're like, this is a really good condom. Damn, what's this brand again? Damn, baby, what's this brand? Oh, it's a TanaCon brand? You're like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Do you have to plan B it?
I've plan B'd it.
Yeah.
Have you plan B'd it?
The time the condom broke, that was the one time, yeah.
TanaCon should probably have included a little plan B in her goodie bag. Just in case.
I think Tana needed a plan B for this convention.
Her parents needed plan B, if I'm being honest.
Yikes.
So anyway, turns out the con and TanaCon has quite a double meaning in this case, seeing as both a convention and a literal con. So I have a couple of bonus clips for you guys. There's really nothing to say about it. I felt stupid even talking about it, honestly. It's fascinating in that it was such a train wreck, and like presumably they put this event together almost without even a thought to what would actually happen the day of. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's so irresponsible to send 5,000 fucking people and almost to not even have, like, they thought, as long as I book the room, it's like, if you build it, they will come. That was a movie. You need
a younger audience out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it was just like mind-numbingly insane. Would not be surprised if we see some jail time for them. If I'm being and I swear to God I'm being honest. Would not be surprised.
Well, the big thing is this Michael guy. At least according to Shane's documentary, he signed on the dotted line for everything.
Yeah, but
so he's definitely fucked.
Hunter.
The thing is, I think that one clip alone proves that she has like a conspiracy to commit fraud. I love that for us. That is going to play in a courtroom.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a judge and a jury watching Tana go, I love that for us. And then the judge is going to be like, you know what I love for you?
5 to 10 years?
I'm trying to think of a good play on word. You know what I love for you, Tana? 65 months. 1 month for every $1 for your VIP ticket.